Today, we are confronting a moment that should unsettle every American concerned with justice, accountability, and the basic value of human life. On January 7th, 2026, at a residential street in Minneapolis, a federal immigration enforcement agent shot and killed 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good, a U.S. citizen, during a large-scale ICE operation. That killing did not happen in a conflict zone or on a battlefield. It happened here on American streets. American authorities quickly framed the incident as an act of self-defense. Yet video evidence and eyewitnesses' accounts paint a strikingly different picture. A woman in her car, attempting to move away, shot at close range. Critics, including Human Rights Watch, have called the shooting unjustified, highlighting discrepancies between official narratives and what multiple verified videos show. This is not an isolated event. The deployment of thousands of federal agents under what's been called the largest immigration enforcement operation in Minneapolis has echoed across communities. Tear gas on families, heavy gear in residential neighborhoods, and now a death that has ignited protests not only in Minneapolis or in Minnesota, but in cities across the country. Public opinion is shifting. Recent polling shows that a growing majority of Americans now view ICE's tactics with deep skepticism, questioning both the necessity and the humanity of such operations. And yet, what should be straightforward call of accountability has become a crucible of political conflict. A crucible of political conflict. Federal leaders have not defended the agent involved. They've doubled down, escalating rhetoric and threatening deeper federal involvement. Meanwhile, local officials face pressure from both sides and calls from federal oversight and transportation growth leaders. At the heart of this debate is a fundamental question. When a government agent kills someone in a civilian neighborhood, what mechanisms exist to ensure truth, accountability, and justice? Do we rely solely on internal review that lacks transparency, or do we demand independent investigation and civilian oversight to rebuild trust between communities and the institutions meant to protect them? Communities across this country, from Minneapolis to New York, from Seattle to Chicago, are more merely Sorry, my bad. This is a tough topic. From Seattle to Chicago, are not merely reacting to one death. They are reacting to a pattern of unchecked force and limited accountability, where the lives of everyday people can be lost in the crosshairs of federal activities. This is not just about immigration policy. It is about the scope of federal power, the application of force within our cities, and the accountability of agents acting under that authority. As we move forward, let us center on humanity. Like I said, tough one. As we move forward, let us center the humanity of those affected, the families, the neighbors, the communities. The insight into the system that values life, ensures transparencies, and upholds justice for all. And with that, remember Scott